We are officially 2 weeks out from the 2019 NFL Draft, and the anticipation is building. With the No. 15 overall pick, will the Washington Redskins draft a quarterback? Or will they wait until a later round to grab their quarterback of the future? The Redskins have several other needs to fill, and it will be interesting to see how the front office decides to handle their picks. ESPN NFL insiders Todd, McShay and Mel Kiper Jr. recently released their Grade A, 3-round mock drafts, in which they laid out what each NFL team needs to do to have a perfect draft. You can view both of them here. Kiper Jr.'s draft picks for Washington stood out to me more, and I feel as though if the Redskins could pull off these selections, they would be sitting pretty for 2019. HTRedskins.com, round 115 th selection Drew Lock, quarterback, Missouri, a gunslinger with 99 career touchdown passes at Missouri. Lock showed off his cannon for an arm at the Combine and his pro day. A prototypical pocket passer, he has shown the ability to also make plays outside the pocket, completing passes at different arm angles and drawing many comparisons to former NFL quarterback Jay Cutler. If selected at 15, Lock would serve as the first quarterback selected in the first round for Washington since drafting Robert Griffin III second overall in 2012. I understand that the Cutler reference is scary, but the former No. 11 overall pick was an incredible college player. He threw for 8,697 yards, 59 touchdowns and 36 interceptions in 4 seasons at Vanderbilt, setting the school record for most yards of total offense and combined touchdowns. What's wild to consider is that Lock put up better numbers than Cutler did in college. In 4 seasons at Mizzou, Lock threw for 12,193 yards, 99 touchdowns and 39 interceptions. He set a single-season record last year when he threw for 44 touchdowns in Missouri's 13 games. Clearly this guy can sling it, and it's impressive that he's putting up these kinds of numbers against the best competition in college football. Who knows if Lock will get any reps in 2019, but he would at least be a great option when it comes to a quarterback for the future. Round 246 th overall selection A.J. Brown, wide receiver, Ole Miss. Believe it or not, there is another receiver on the Ole Miss roster other than the prior mentioned Metcalf. Brown enters the draft as Ole Miss all-time leader in receiving yards, 2,984, 5th all-time in touchdown receptions, 19, and finished as the only running Rebel to record 60 or more receptions in back-to-back seasons. He ran a 4.49 40-yard dash at the Combine, and additionally posted a 36.5 vertical jump, confirming tape that he could be used as both a deep ball threat and red zone weapon. Like Lock, Brown is also someone who has already met with the Redskins. He is somewhat overshadowed by his counterpart in DK Metcalf, but he put together quite the career for himself at Ole Miss. Last year, Brown caught 85 passes for 1,320 yards and 6 touchdowns. He was named first-team SEC for the second consecutive season and decided to forego his senior year to enter the NFL Draft. In 3 seasons in Oxford, Brown caught 189 passes for 2,984 yards and 19 touchdowns. With their first 2 picks, the Redskins could nail down their quarterback of the future and a potential number 1 wide receiver. Round 3 to 76 th overall selection O'Shane Examines, defensive end, Old Dominion. Don't let the FCS label fool you. Examines finished his career as a Monarch with 33 sacks, 51.5 tackles for loss, and 11 forced fumbles, all school records. The 6'3", 253-pound defensive end has been labeled a pure pass rusher, with the innate ability to get to the quarterback. Examines could be the replacement for Preston Smith at edge rusher. The 2018 Conference USA first-team defensive end became the first Old Dominion player to receive an invitation to the Reese's Senior Bowl. I don't want to build him up too much, but there was a linebacker in last year's draft that looked incredible, but was looked down on because he went to a small school at South Carolina State. rookie, Darius Leonard, would go on to lead the NFL in tackles last year. X-Mines plays a different position, but what matters is that he knows how to get after the quarterback. He's a sleeper in this draft, and I would be thrilled to get him. Round 3 to 96th overall selection Drew Samia, guard, Oklahoma, a starter on the Sooner O-line for 48 games. Samia led a group that anchored the top offense in college football, gaining over 570 yards per game. The ability to block for both run and pass plays efficiently is something Redskins head coach Jay Gruden has harped on when evaluating offensive linemen. Samia displayed his skill to hold his blocks throughout his career, as Oklahoma quarterback Kyler Murray frequently darted out of the pocket, creating off-script plays that would require elite vision and quickness from interior linemen to keep an eye on incoming defenders. Samia is a part of the unit that won the Joe Moore Award last year. NFL expert Lance Zierlein calls him the vocal leader of the offensive line that dripped with aggression and attitude during his 4 years as a starter, which would make a great addition to the Redskins. Washington doesn't have a bad offensive line overall, at least when they are healthy. But the Redskins have had to deal with an absurd amount of injuries over the past couple of years, so depth is important. There is no question, the Redskins need to draft at least one offensive lineman later this month.